Coming up on the Lakeside Loop, Lakeside shows their appreciation for Officer Oestreich. Cyrus Wilkie fixes, buys, and sells tractors.
And it's homecoming week. The Loop starts now. Welcome back to the Lakeside Loop. I'm Logan Wenzel.
And I'm Jonah Osmankowski. Last Thursday, Lakeside students and staff held an assembly to honor the work of Officer Oestreich, who worked for the Lake Mills Police Department and taught many safety classes in Lake Mills schools.
Memories. Now, I'm only letting you out because of your good behavior. But if I ever catch you stealing shopping carts again...
Hey, aren't you supposed to be doing a What's New at Lakeside video?
Gotta go. Gotta find some more new stuff.
What about your groceries? And our cars?
Gotta get to Lakeside. Gotta get to Lakeside.
If I ever catch you speeding with shopping carts again... you're going right back. You understand? It's a great day. It's been a long 26 and a half years keeping the town and the schools safe, and I'm proud of my work, but I'm also looking forward to moving forward. So it's been a pleasure working with Lakeside, been a pleasure working with all the kids and the teachers and the administrators, and I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for me over the years.
That are like you, that choose to impact the lives of people by living a life of service, by living a code of honor, faithfulness, and duty, understanding that service to others is the most unselfish of all human acts. There is no wage that one can receive for being the most recognizable police officer in Lake Mills, or the impact that you've had in the lives of young people that you have faithfully taught in the DARE program for the past 27 years. Members of St. Paul's and faculty and staff of Lakeside Lutheran High School and its federation, thank you for your faithful service to the Lake Mills community for the past 27 years.
Lakeside is also grateful for Officer Oestreich's willingness to be in our What's New videos. We even have a special guest who also wants to say thank you.
Hey, it's Pastor Clark Schultz here, and I wanted to...
Pastor Clark, I think they wanted the video in landscape.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's Pastor Clark Schultz here, and I just wanted to...
I think that they want the video in landscape, not you in landscape.
I am happy to hear that Pastor Taple is retiring. It was such a great honor to work with...
I don't think that Pastor Taple is retiring.
Well, what is he, like 92? He should be retiring. In all seriousness, congratulations and happy retirement to you, Officer Oestreich. You have been a dear friend since high school, even though we didn't go to high school together, and it's kind of a joke that you became a police officer and I became a pastor. God does have a sense of humor, and I think that's one of the great things about you as well. Your sense of humor, all the voices that you can do.
I'm only letting you out because of your good behavior.
And the fact that we were there for each other during some of the darkest times, and through God's help, we were great friends, and I am so appreciative of that and wish you, Jackie, and your family all the best in retirement. A new bus! All aboard!
Don't you need a special license to drive a bus?
A special license? You mean like a CDL? Who says you need a special license?
The state of Wisconsin.
I think that's enough for the outside tour. Let's continue the tour inside.
We at the Lakeside Loop would like to give one more thank you to Officer Oestreich for all the work he has done for Lakeside and the Lake Mills community.
Homecoming week has finally come, and Lakeside students are showing their school spirit. Check out some of the fun activities and themes we've had so far.
Homecoming week is a week for students to get out of their normal routine, have some fun, get involved in contests, or at least support your classmates as they compete for points to win the Spirit Award. Monday was musical chairs, and that's one of the harder ones to set up because you want to make sure you don't destroy the gym floor, and And then to referee, it's a little hard. We want to make sure that everybody gets out of there safe. So
today it was pajama day, and the freshmen and juniors, I think they're all in pajamas, and then senior auction.
Yeah, so on Friday we had our senior auction, and you would buy the senior, and then the person that buys you dresses you up today. So I got dressed up as a cowboy. So yeah.
I don't know what I am. I couldn't tell you.
Tuesday we had a handball competition in the West Gym, and a huge upset. The freshmen came and won the whole event.
So it's a homecoming week. We were playing handball. This is our team. We weren't expecting to win, but we came up on top and beat seniors, juniors, and sophomores. So
it was color day here. The freshmen wore pink, the sophomores wore, I don't know, but we wore pink. And yeah, that's about how it went.
So today we spend 4 hours working on our class project, and then after that is done, we go out to the football field for some powder puff football.
Today we played powder puff football! Woo! Started out a little bit rough, but we beat the seniors! Yeah! Next we're coming for the Packers! Yeah!
And then we go into the East Gym to compete in a boys volleyball tournament.
All right, it was a tough one. First, we faced off the sophomores, beat them. Next, faced off the seniors, beat them easily. And yes, I got hit in the head. Yeah, right here. We took the dub. Let's go, let's go.
For all of the 5 events that are competitions and then the 7 art projects, each is scored. First place is 6, second is 4, and 2, 1. And at the end of the week, whichever class has the most points is awarded the Spirit Award during Friday's pep rally.
The homecoming game is October 8th at 7 against the Houston team, and the dance is October 9th from 7:30 to 10:30.
On September 24th, the Lake Mills EMS was presented with a check for $6,032.92. Both Lakeside and Lake Mills fans donated to this incredible cause.
Tonight, we are pleased to share that $6,032.92 was collected and checks will be distributed to the Lake Mills EMS, Lake Mills Police Department, Lake Mills Fire Department.
Thank you once again to the Lake Mills EMS.
Lakeside sports have had many accomplishments lately.
Nope.
As of September 27th, the cross-country team was ranked 14th in the state. Girls golf won their regional meet by 26 strokes. At sectionals, they met some tougher competition, but Ava Heckman qualified for state. Congratulations to all the Lakeside sports teams for their accomplishments so far.
God has blessed Lakeside students with incredible gifts in many areas. Cyrus Wilkie did so well in his small engines class that Mr. Meskey wanted him to take on a special project.
Behind us we have an International 454 tractor. Mr. Meskey told me one Sunday at church that he wanted me to, last year I was in small engines and we did the engine project, and while we were doing it he said that I got mine done too fast and I was helping people, so he said he wanted me to have more of a challenging project. So he thought it would be a good idea to bring a tractor in and do it. So this one here needed some engine work on it. It had low compression on 2 cylinders, so we brought it in here and we were giving it just an in-frame overhaul. So that's what we've been doing. We've been taking it all apart, doing the overhaul on it. We're in the takedown stage right now, and then eventually we'll have it all put back together and it'll be in running and driving condition again.
Cyrus not only excels with engines, but he is a great asset to his family's business.
When we go to auctions, usually we mostly do buying at auctions and then we sell through our website and other places like that. When we go there, we usually mainly go there for antique tractors like the one here, because we deal in antique tractors, our family does. And we also deal in antique advertising signs, like signs that would hang up in the 50s and 60s at porcelain signs and tin signs that would hang up at the service stations, gas stations, dealerships. We deal in all sorts of signs. And like I said, the tractors, we usually deal in about 300 to 500 tractors a year, so one a day about on average. So probably the favorite tractor I have that we have right now, and we're probably going to keep this one, is the John Deere WA-17. That's the one that you'll see driving there. It's a Wagner. We bought it in 2010, 2011. Sold it to a guy in Illinois, and then we bought it back from him in 2014. We had a full extensive restoration done on it. They only made 28 of them from the factory. John Deere hired Wagner to make them for them. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite tractor. As for the favorite sign, you'll see that John Deere deer that's a porcelain die-cut deer. It came off the plant in Texas. It's thought to be the only one known to exist. That's probably my favorite sign that we've had, but there's been other signs that are quite cool. You know, you get to see the different graphics and different things on the sign, so it makes it quite interesting to see all the different signs and tractors, the different configurations and the different things that were all made, so definitely very cool.
Cyrus travels to auctions around the United States to buy antique tractors and signs. He says the pressure at auctions can be intense. Keep up the great work.
Hank Gessling doesn't travel as far, but he also is a great contributor to his family business.
We're located just outside of Whitewater, Wisconsin. We basically grow corn and soybeans for ethanol purposes and seed for animals such as cows and sheep. We're pushing for cleaner water and using more ethanol and helping us out more. We have about 700 acres, split about 50-50 between corn and soybeans. We get about maybe 50 truckloads for the whole thing. Before harvest, we have to go through all our pre-checks, make sure everything is working correctly, so then we don't have to delay ourselves. During the day, it's a pretty heavy, working from like 6 a.m. till 9, 10 o'clock sometimes, and when I get home, it's homework and then go straight out to the field so that I can help. Once we're done, we make sure everything looks okay, and we try and look for some things we could have done a little bit different for the next year. We're actually a part of Wisconsin Corn Growers Association. We knew a lot before we went into Corn Growers Association, but we also learned so much about the economics and like pricing out. Seed prices go up and down every year for planting, and there's so much effort that goes into it than a lot more people would think.
God's blessing on your harvest season. And now it's teacher time.
Teacher time, teacher time, teacher time with Jaden Thundercloud.
Hi, I'm Jaden Thundercloud, and in my 3+ years at Lakeside, I've noticed something. There are a lot of interesting smells permeating throughout the halls. And to be honest, not all of them are great. Like right outside the boys' West locker room, or in the mudroom after all the sports practices are done, or even the smell of despair coming out of Mr. Hackbar's room after a calculus test. But there's always one scent that is always a delight to come across: the foods room. The smell of fresh baked cookies or cake just is a nice break from the normal musk of a populated high school. So, this week, we're interviewing the new foods teacher, Mrs. Meyer.
What do you want to know?
Do you have any pets?
No, but my daughter has 4-H animals in the garage, so it smells like a barn anyway.
Have you lived anywhere exotic?
You want me to tell you where? Malawi, the country of Malawi, in the continent of Africa. Lived there for 6 years.
Why?
My husband was doing mission work with our synod, and I guess I was too then. Yeah, I was having babies then, but I was home a lot, but that's okay. That's what we did there.
How many children do you have?
4 girls.
Who is your favorite daughter?
All of them. You don't ask somebody that. It depends on the day. It changes every day, depending on who's having a good day or not.
Do all your classes behave well?
Oh, yes.
How many fires do you think will be started, and how many do you think will be accidents?
0, I hope. If I do my job well, there will be 0 fires in foods classes.
What's your favorite type of noodle?
Linguine.
Dino nuggets or McNuggets?
Yuck. No.
Do you have any tips to improve my brownies?
Well, let me taste them. If they're edible, probably nothing. These are good. Well done. Chewy, yet crispy on the outside, and chocolate with chocolate with chocolate. They're good. No improvement. Well done.
And now you're in the loop. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonah Osmankowski.
And I'm Logan Wenzel. Have a great rest of your homecoming week.